Okay. Suzanne, are you there?
I am.
Great.
Well, welcome everyone. This is our Tune In Tuesday. We are here tonight to share some information. We have a great group of people who've come together who are going to also be giving some insights. We have Bob Stalonis and Angie Patnode from Biddeford, Maine. We have Laurie Jones from actually South Carolina, and myself, Suzanne, from New Hampshire. So this really is about active wellness, and we hope to share some solutions that we've found that have helped us to increase our health and vitality. So some of the things we're going to discover is this idea of a gig economy, a different way of creating personal financial stability. And tonight you'll find that we really are a group of people that are collaborative entrepreneurs. We are part of a group of people that believe in a purpose-driven community. We work together, even though not all of us financially benefit from each other. We feel that the more we work together, the greater good for all. And so some of the interests that people share, we believe in good health and helping others, making a difference, being part of this community. And we really are about having fun, yet creating some comfortable finances as part of this. And many of us believe that family time is extremely important, and it shouldn't be at the expense of everything else. But so many people have these demands put on them through modern life. You know, it's challenging, stressful. You're trying to juggle all the plates, you know, spin all the plates or juggle the balls, and you have a lot of stress that happens. And here you see various toxins, environmental burdens that are put on our bodies, whether it is that workload, whether it's the sleep that you're getting or not getting. It could be the water that you're drinking. It could be the pollution that you're surrounded with outdoors and then indoors. There are a lot of indoor pollutants that are outgassing from various components in our environments. So how is this affecting us? This picture of conditions, these listings of conditions, are things that we at one time thought of as just conditions that older people get. But now more and more younger people, children in fact, are really dealing with some of these. Now ADD, ADHD, autism are things that we might have been thinking about for younger children, but we now have issues like diabetes, heart disease. And these conditions are just a few of what people are facing. So the question is, everyone would really like to feel better, be happier, and live a longer and healthier life, but how do we do that? So we've found something, we call it self-care. It's about being healthy by choice and not by chance. And it really is an active process where people become aware, and then based on that awareness, they make certain choices. So these daily choices do determine the quality of our life. We can continue to make good, positive choices in our life, and that allows us to be a human being more. Those lifestyle choices can also, if impacting in a negative way, can create us to be a human under stress. So it is a compounding effect that we feel that happens long term. And those small choices can make a difference. So this company, Nikken, was founded by this man, Mr. Isama Masuda. He started this company with this one product called our insoles, our magnetic insoles, and with this philosophy that speaks to, I believe, anyone who looks at it. The spiritual core is our core. And then based on that, we have 5 other areas of our lives. And the key is balance, finding that balance, to have that peace of mind, to have that healthy body, to be able to have quality time with family, giving back to society, and the finances to do all those things that we want to do. So this company, Nikken, started over 40 years ago. We're in 20 countries, and you may never have heard of this before the person that invited you on this line. But it has been around, and there's been billions of dollars sold, and it's all through word of mouth. It really is taking the idea of utilizing the natural energies to create an environment that's healthful for those that live in it. And these are some of the natural energies that are keys. We have the sun's energy, that warming sun ray. We have the air, and we have the earth's magnetic field. And the beauty of this is, you see on the bottom, you see the earth's magnetic field, and it's replicated in the magnetic effect on the human body. So we are not always surrounded, and we're not always on the earth's surface. So we're not getting that good natural magnetic energy, and we're not getting that light or that good air. So that's where Nikken has come in, and they've replicated nature in these incredibly scientifically based solutions, but they're so simple to integrate and use. And Angie and Bob are going to go through these owners. We use a wonderful acronym. And so Bob or Angie, which one is going to go first? Angie? Okay.
Yes. Okay, oxygen. Obviously, we need oxygen to breathe, to be alive. We don't have a choice whether we're going to breathe or not, but we have a choice as to what kind of air we breathe. And Nikken has wonderful air purifiers, the room size, which is off to the left, and the travel size off to the right. And some of you may have heard this story, but I was painting a while ago, and I had a guest come in, and he said, "Oh, you're in your paint clothes." And I said, "Yes." He said, "Well, I don't smell the paint." And I had my purifier on, and that was a very great example of how clean the air is and what it does for our lungs. We don't have to be the filter, but the purifier, air purifier, is the filter, so that we can live a healthier, longer life.
And water is also very essential. About 70% of our body is made up of water, and 80% of our brain. So obviously it's important. And there are a lot of concerns with pollutants in the water supply, or even bottled water. So Nikken has some tremendous technology that basically takes the bad stuff out, like chlorine and other carcinogens that can be in water sources, and it puts good stuff in. It's a high alkaline, which is great for our health. It also runs it through a magnet, so the water is more readily absorbed. So it really helps to keep us hydrated, healthy, and active. And it's served up in both a home unit as well as a portable unit, so you can take it along with you throughout your day. I'm a golfer, and I love to take it with me on the golf course. And also you can benefit from that same technology in the water filtration in our showers, which again takes out the toxins so that our skin doesn't absorb any of those harmful chemicals. So again, the water is just an awesome way. And here's an example in nature where there was an experiment using tap water and reverse osmosis, well water, and then the Nikken PiMag water. It's pretty obvious. This is over a 5-week period. The sweet potato on the right, which is using the Nikken water, is certainly the one that's the healthy one. And that's the one you'd want to be if you were a sweet potato. I'm sure I would.
Okay, nutrition. Our bodies need nutrients in order to function. We're a wonderful human being, and each system requires something different. The nervous system requires something different than the urinary tract system, and the respiratory system different. So Nikken has created a core group of nutritionals, all natural, that help the body perform at its maximum. They're target or directed to specifically, for example, the women's nutritionals targeted specifically for women. My sister was having major challenges with hot flashes, affecting to the point it was affecting her sleep. And I gave her some of the nutritionals, and after a week, her hot flashes went away. And she hasn't had any in over 3 years now. And she said, I don't ever want to be without it. So that's an example of what the Nikken products do. The everything that you see on here, bone health is so critical and so important for so many women. And there are studies that are done for, to show the results that these wonderful products have. So the weight management, I mean, everything on this page is amazing and helps our bodies perform better for a longer period of time. And our skin is our largest organ, so it behooves us to also take care of our skin. There's a lot of exposure to the sun or to toxins in the environment. So Nikken's skincare product is organic, and it is formulated both for men and women. But the wonderful thing about it is that it nourishes the skin in a way that helps the skin to breathe better, to look younger, and really utilize something that's meant to be in a natural way. And hair products, some women especially will say, I'm having a bad hair day. With the Nikken products, you don't have a bad hair day, because it creates a wonderful nourishment for the scalp. It has a tingling sensation to it. It cleanses deeply, and it really gives almost a beautiful growth. In other words, it leaves the hair fuller, and the conditioner also is wonderful. So that's an additional area that our body is nourished through the Nikken care products.
Now, Angie, before we go on to energy, Angie, what's your background?
I'm a registered nurse of 33 plus years. I did a little bit of everything from orthopedics to children's hospital to hospice and home care. And I've seen a lot, especially in hospice, a lot of challenges. And so what really attracted me to this was the beauty of that these are non-invasive, non-toxic, and they work.
Energy. The energy products, what's great about these is a lot of them you just put them on or wear them, and they really help you stay in the game. The Kinko MagFlex on the right there was really instrumental in keeping me in the game. I had injured my back in my 30s shoveling snow, and I was a runner and was unable to run for almost 20 years. And then when Angie started to work with Nikken, I utilized the products, and that back MagFlex made a huge difference. I was actually able to run the Chicago Marathon 4 years ago with our middle son. So the Nikken products really make a difference. They allow you to keep active. Also, the duct tape over on the left, I've had several friends and associates that have utilized that. One is a weightlifter, and he had a chronic challenge with his shoulder. He always had major discomfort during and after a workout. After using the tape, he was free of any discomfort. So, he really swears by it. We have several people that have done extremely well. So all of these products help you to stay in the game and keep active, because it reduces the discomfort and it allows you to respond and get back, recover more quickly.
And rest. Obviously, after all these activities that we're talking about, we all need our rest. It's like plugging in our cell phones at night. Sleeping on the magnetic mattress, the energy helps us to get into a deep REM-4 sleep. And the importance of that is so that our brain can recuperate. If people get up foggy in the morning, their brain hasn't recovered and recuperated. So by sleeping on the Nikken mattress, it allows that to occur. The pillow is ergonomically designed, and different people need, the support, because our head is heavier than our neck, and our poor little neck goes through a lot. So sleeping on a magnetic pillow is also very helpful. And the comforter for temperature control. You have two people sleeping under the same cover. One may be warm and one may be cool. So with that, it helps regulate the temperature. Now, I'm not talking about air conditioner, I'm talking about body temperature. And so that creates a cocoon effect, which helps the body recover, recuperate. And there's also an example of a travel one, the sleeping bag. And the last thing is the sleep mask. So important to keep darkness so that, again, the brain recuperates and recovers by having total darkness, because that's the best way for sleep. And obviously, the energy is what we're creating is a greenhouse effect, bringing the energy into our homes. Obviously, the plant on the left is much healthier than, the plant on the right is much healthier than the one on the left. So it's about bringing that air, that water, that energy into our home, into our environment, so that we're creating a solution in our home to live healthier. The products have been, demonstrated, but if you look at your home, it's more toxic than we think, and it's important to create that environment which will help us to live better.
Yeah, well, another important factor is income. Many of us are interested, certainly, in greater income, and you can see some of the items on the left that are concerned for many people, whether it's a concern for you. I'm certain that either a family member or a friend certainly has some concerns about these areas: healthcare, education, retirement, just general cost of living, and the taxes. So all of these are significant areas of concern, and having significant additional income can reduce some of that concern. Around 2008, when the economy tanked, there are major changes that have been long-standing since. So job security is one of them. Many corporations now don't really want employees. They want 1099 or temporary people. They don't want to pay benefits. There's less security, certain terms of duration of the work. Now it's estimated that 7 careers in a lifetime, as opposed to, the old get a gold watch at the end of 50 years of employment. That's not going to happen anymore. The other thing that's distressing is that a huge percentage of our population is not happy. So the trend towards the gig economy, which is the freelance, self-employed individual, is really a trend that's definitely on the rise, and it's only going to grow more and more. And Nikken is part of that gig economy because it provides that opportunity. So again, it's self-employment or freelance option. I mentioned about companies contracting, and we can leverage technology just as we are tonight, so that websites can connect customers with the products. And again, it's estimated that by 2020, 40% of the Americans will be part of this gig economy or freelance economy. And there's some household names there: Airbnb and Uber, and Nikken is part of that. They're providing another option that we can get involved in this economy and, again, help to secure additional income for ourselves and our family. The thing that we like about Nikken is it's easy to integrate in our life. We're retired now, and we're still able to participate and be involved in this, as well as have family time and time for different activities that we love. There's not a significant cost to enter. There's very little risk. It's a turnkey solution in that it's all already established, and you get mentoring and help in the process. So it really is a perfect gig economy option. And mentioned earlier, we're all choosing to live a more active and balanced life, and Nikken helps us do that, and helps us as we partner. So being part of a community that's like-minded, that wants to be proactive about their health and wants to share that with other people, so that they also can address health or income concerns. So it really is being part of championing a cause that makes a difference, not only in our lives, but in those people that we reach.
Thank you, Bob and Angie. And Bob, what is your background? I know why you got involved and started using the products.
Yes. My background's finance and accounting. I was in public accounting for a few years, and then I worked in a software company for quite a while, about 36 years. I managed a number of consultants in that software company and traveled quite a bit.
Well, thank you. Well, you know, the question is right here on the screen. You need to ask yourself if what you're doing today is getting you closer to where you want to be tomorrow. And if it is, great. But I think that the concept of the gig economy is an additional source of income to be able to integrate into an existing lifestyle. And it's the way to leverage your time. And so really, what appeals to you? That's your next step. Is it just to get yourself feeling better health-wise, becoming more active, getting back to activity and staying there, to just become a customer? You may have already looked at the products, and maybe you want to partner with us and share this with other people and create an additional income. Well, what I'd like to do now is to introduce someone who I've known for my whole life. It's actually my sister, my younger sister, Laurie, who I was able to share this with, and would love to have her share where she was and where she is now.
Hi, thank you. Where I was in constant agony. I was about 80 pounds more than I am now. In my mind, no one knew what was going on in my mind. On my face, there was a smile, and I was miserable, absolutely miserable. That's where I was. And my sister has been very patient for 20 years. And finally, I decided, okay. And I had a product experience that within 30 minutes, for 10 years, I was in agony. And 30 minutes using one of these products, I had no issue at all. And I was amazed, and I couldn't dismiss it. And now I'm a consultant. I didn't plan to be. I don't think any of us planned to be that. I really don't. I think we all needed something. And I decided I'm going to do this. And I've been doing this since December. And I now have my life back. And I really mean that, because I was a different person. I looked totally different. And anyone that used to know me can see that. But inside is really where the work was. These products and just Nikken and meeting the people and being a part of this group has grown me as a person as well. But I didn't have any energy, and I didn't even want to cook dinner for my family. Now I just worked a 10-hour day today, and took in a truck where I work.
What do you do, Laurie?
I am a food service manager for a middle school. So I'm a cafeteria. I'm the head lunch lady at a middle school. And we took in about 2,000 pounds of groceries today. And I felt great. And it's absolutely nothing short of a miracle. And I'm so grateful, because I came home and I wanted to cook dinner, but you know, it's just amazing to me every day. I have energy. I just feel great. And because I've had such an amazing thing happen in my life, I want to share it with whoever I can.
So does someone need to have specific schooling or background? I'm gathering not, because we've had 3 different types of backgrounds from the people that spoke tonight. What are the keys that you found, or what do you think, Laurie, that makes it work for people?
You have to have a passion. You have to really, for me, I had an experience with these products, and it works. And I used to be on a lot of over-the-counter medication, a lot, every day, just to function. And I don't have to have any skill except wanting to help someone else. You don't need any other skills. You just have to want to do it. And you do. And you just share it with the next person. It's like giving someone a gift. And that's wonderful. It's fun. It's fun to give people gifts. Don't you love it at Christmas? That's the best part. And you want to see someone open the gift. That's the best part. You want to see someone else experience this. And so there are no skills. You just have to be open to listen and learn and share. That's all.
Well, thank you, Laurie, for that wonderful insight. I hope that what we've shared tonight has given you a little bit of information. It is about a process, getting all the questions answered. So we will stop the recording and then come back together and answer any questions we can right now. So thank you very much for your time.